everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for joining me tonight. I'm going to be watching 2 episodes of Band of Brothers, episodes 6 and 7. I just thought it would be a nice way to continue with the drama of the series, and it would be nice viewing for you guys as well to watch a longer episode, as it were, as I know a lot's going to happen in these few episodes towards the end of Band of Brothers. I think it's going to be quite upsetting, with wonderful realism as well from the script and the acting and how the scenes are going to be put together. I think I'm going to have a shock. I've got my tissues, glass of water. I know it's going to be a bit upsetting, but I'm very ready for it, and thank you so much for watching it with me. If you like my reaction to Band of Brothers, please don't forget to like the video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, so you don't miss when I release the next Band of Brothers episodes. And the link to my Patreon is also in the description box below. Alright guys, I can't wait. Time to start Band of Brothers episode 6 leading into episode 7.
We were short of equipment. We didn't have enough ammunition. We didn't have enough warm clothes.
Germans knew right where we were, and they really gave us a shellacking.
Every time they tried to drop supplies into us, they missed us and dropped them to the Germans.
Oh my god, can you imagine? All the ammo going to the Germans.
Then a medic came along, and I think he really saved my life.
Even today, we go to bed and my wife will tell you that first thing I'll say is, I'm glad I'm not in Bastogne.
Oh my god, how cold is it going to get? Part 6, Bastogne. Oh, the start of frostbite. And he's our medic, god. How scary, because he knows exactly what that entails. It's like he's prey almost and we're the hunter. God, look at them. No one he can help there. Oh my god, look at everybody. They can't even get fresh water. Can't see anything with the fog and the frost.
Kommen Sie hier. Schnell!
Oh, everyone has a family.
Doc, bandage. Take him back to regiment.
Give it to me straight.
We've been taking ground in one position, General, losing it in another.
We've run out of food, we have no winter clothes, and we have little or no ammo. The line spread's so thin, the enemy wanders into our CP.
We just can't cover the line. Good morning, Captain Nixon.
Oh, Nixon's got no colour to his face.
General, I took a walk on our line at about 0300 last night. Sir, we've got some considerable gaps in our perimeter.
We're spread too damn thin.
It's diabolical.
Hold the line, Colonel.
What good's that, just saying that, without giving them anything?
Your 1st Battalion just pulled out of Foy. Kraut's on their tail. There's a lot of shit heading this way.
I wonder at this point if they thought we might lose the war. Did they ever think that at this point?
Can I scrounge your bandage from your weight kit, sir?
How are you fixed?
No plasma, a couple of bandages, practically no morphine.
Hook up with Doc Ryan, he'll fix you up with what he has to spare. Get everything you can. You're gonna need it.
Doc,
What's happening?
digging in right along the line.
Yeah, I got this, and I got myself a crop bandage.
This is it?
Yeah, that's it. That's all you got.
It's nothing.
I need morphine. This is all I got. You got extra scissors?
Just a one.
2 medics in one hole? What's gonna happen to us if you take a hit, huh?
That's true, but they want them spread out thoroughly at all times.
Hey, Doc, I gotta talk to you. How's that leg? And the hell with the leg, I'm pissing needle.
Oh, he's got a UTI, has he?
Have a job, Doc? Go on. I need...
Oh my god, look at that. That's so clever, really.
What about an extra syringe in your aid kit, huh?
Hide your morphine, guys.
Oh my god. can hear him crying, medic.
Goddamn artery! Collar, loosen your fingers, goddammit! Loosen them now! Not the artery.
I ain't going back, Doc.
What?
I don't need to go back to no aid station.
You don't got no aid station. That's your aid kit? Right, well, you don't need this. Not yet. I do.
Bandages, plasma, whatever you can beg, you beg. All right, and give me some goddamn scissors. I can't get any. You get yourself a hot meal too, huh?
Go.
You know, he told me his goddamn virgin. Replacement of my foxhole, Julian. Yeah? Goddamn virgin, just a kid.
Only virgin I know is the Virgin Mary.
It's funny they say it in a sad way rather than, you know, taking the piss. Oh, I'm so jumpy this episode. I just expect the worst all the time.
Tyson!
Come on!
Oh my God, he was completely camouflaged.
We're gonna have to go back to Bastogne for plasma.
Doesn't your surgeon have plasma?
We don't have one. No aid station, nothing. Just me and my buddy.
Nearly shot him in the ass.
Yo, they smell like my armpit.
At least your armpit's warm.
Yo, be honest, what's in these things anyway, huh?
Nothing you won't eat, Malarkey.
Anybody see Lieutenant Dyke? Try Battalion CP, sir.
Try Hinkle.
Our medic is kind of on his own, isn't he?
Lieutenant, can you spare something from your aid kit, sir? I'm real short. I need cigarettes. Please.
What happens if I get hit?
I'll be there.
Here.
Thank you, sir. Hey, Heffron, you okay?
What is with the have fun bullshit, huh? You know my name, why don't you use it?
Hey, listen, I need to know whether you kept your morphine from Holland.
No, you asked me already, remember?
No, don't recall. Hey, Gordon, you want me?
Oh, yeah, morphine. Third platoon pounded up the contraband. Oh, and you better check on Joe Torrey out in the OP. He's missing something.
You guys okay? Toy, show me your feet. Where are your boots?
He's got no boots. Oh my God, his feet are gonna fall off.
Took them off drying my goddamn socks. They got blown to hell, okay? Well, what's your size?
Hey, Doc. My stuff. Oh, what are you looking for?
Scissors. Thank you, Peconic.
I can't feel my feet.
Yeah, well, that's why you gotta move around, you know, so you don't get trench foot. I'm sorry, look, I know it must be hell, but I can't help you.
Pissing that hurts.
Shut it! Shut the hell up! Who the hell's singing?
Well, I'll find out, Lieutenant. I'll find out. I'll shut him up. I'll shut him up.
Oh, great that I should never see so much to be consoled. It's to love with all my heart. With all my heart.
That's what's powering him. Oh.
Oh. My leg. Easy CP. Easy CP. This is Connie. Move it, goddammit. We need it now. Be all right, sir.
Ain't that bad, ain't that bad.
Ain't that bad.
God, even that was Kane. What's he gonna do?
Oh, Doc, save the morphine. I can make it. I can make it. Save it, okay?
Oh, they're brilliant carrying. God, I hope he can keep his leg.
Watch the leg.
Yeah, watch the leg.
Get him in.
Oh.
Put him here. Ma'am. Is he bad?
No, low leg wound, no morphine. Nurse, you got plasma?
Wait, please.
What saints? God, I just realised they have to, like, boil the rags and they're probably reusing them.
We can't evacuate, we're cut off. This is as far as it goes.
I'm doing that all by candlelight.
Ça va? Celui-là, c'est pas grave, c'est pas urgent.
Come and have him, Doc.
Pas encore, Dieu merci.
I need morphine, bandages.
Okay, I can give you a little, but not a lot.
You got plasma?
Are you a surgeon?
No, we don't got no surgeon.
Voilà.
Merci.
My name is René.
I'm Eugene Rose. Et toi, tu viens d'où?
Bastogne.
Can you get me back to the line?
Eugene! Chocolat!
Oh. It's like the smallest thing and it's just so sweet.
Maniat semper. Amen.
Oh, they're doing mass in the snow.
God bless you all.
Oh.
Stay safe.
We're gonna die now. We're gonna die in the state of grace.
Crowd hunting. All right, I'll go. Take these. Give the boots to Joe Toy. Tell him there are 9.
Oh, what a angel remembering about the soldier having no shoes.
Asshole couldn't find a snowball in a blizzard. Let me be the lead scout. Back in line, Private. Tactical columns, gentlemen.
It's a combat patrol. Why don't you stay back and keep your ass out of trouble, huh?
I really feel he wants to help, like it's such an innate need in him. Oh, and he can hear all that and knows they're getting chewed up.
Get down, Julie! I can get inside! Pressing fire!
His whole voice box and throat and larynx was just out. Poor thing.
What's happening, sir?
We're pulling back. I gotta get to the CP.
Fire is not moving! Pull back! We gotta pull back! Let's go! Stay with us! Look at me! Hold on! Hold on! Let's run! Go! Let's go! Hell are we? Straight ahead! Straight ahead! Keep it! Attack! CP, easy CP! Lightning, over!
Oh, that's a massive exit wound. Oh.
He's still alive! We don't know that! We gotta go back so I get Julian out of there!
We gotta pull back, Doc.
Move! Let's go! Back! Go back!
All the shots are so close to the helmet, close to the boots, close to the gun. It's like you can't make sense of the whole picture. It just shows how frantic everything was. And oh.
We tried, babe, tried. We couldn't get to him.
What you doing out here?
Thanks for the boots, Doc.
Are you still having trouble with your feet? Show me. Let me see it. Strange for a toy. If it turns gangrene, you could lose it.
I ain't coming off the line, Doc.
Well, you gotta stay dry. Change socks every day and dry the wet ones around your neck. Do it.
Working on it.
Near to losing his foot entirely, and yet he stays.
Gotcha. That front. Eat it.
Good.
I promised him if he got hit, I'd get his stuff and bring it to his mom, you know? Not a fucking crowd, so strip him.
Hey, it's okay.
It's not. It's not okay. Should have got to him.
He's gonna hate himself forever now.
Hey, what do you call those people again? Those Cajun healers.
Traiteurs. You know, my grandma was a traiteuse. Took away sickness, cancer, you name it. I remember she used to pray a lot. Talk to God about the pain she pulled out. Asked him to carry it away. That's what she did.
And now he does it. Thank God everybody's just at least using their body heat for each other, you know. I never knew it was like that. Dig a hole and put something over the top, so, you know, they're almost like a bear hibernating. Oh, it sounds like it's ours. Oh, they're dropping aid.
Sergeant, I don't understand. It was our own planes.
Shh. C-47s. It's a drop. It's a drop. Come on.
Thank God. So they drop it into the nearest city and then they distribute it. Oh. She's like Bastogne's own little Florence Nightingale. Oh. You can hear the blood oozing out.
The artery. Gotta find the artery.
That's a terrible injury. Look at all the internal bleeding.
Je la trouve pas.
Where did she come from? The black girl.
The Congo. She came to help. Chocolat? What?
Your hands. You're a good nurse.
I never want to treat another wounded man again. I'd rather work in a butcher's shop.
But your touch calms people. That's a gift from God.
God would never give such a painful thing.
Imagine that she sees it almost like a curse. Like a hard thing. And you can tell he's just in such admiration of her. I really like his character. You can tell he's quite deep in his spirit. And I love that they made him from Louisiana. It's like how Cajun healing found its way over the ocean and into Europe, into the trenches. God, it's so bleak.
Hey, Doc. It's gonna get busy, pal. Don't let him draw you out. Hold your fire! Stay ready, boys. Get ready, Walter! Stay ready!
Hey, Gene. Let's go.
I can't feel my legs, dude.
Take it easy.
Here they come!
Oh my God. The shots are flying right past him.
Doc, we gotta get the hell out of here. Stay with us, Smokey. Stay with us!
God, that was a miracle they didn't get hit.
Stop. We gotta stop.
All right.
Take the plasma.
All right.
Lay up.
Yeah, buddy.
Standing on my hand.
Sorry, Doc.
Okay, put him here. Where's his tag? What's wrong with him?
He's paralyzed.
That's dreadful.
Eugene? Are you all right?
Doc.
It might be a medic, but doesn't it show just no one can escape the PTSD?
Men, General McAuliffe wishes us all a Merry Christmas. What's merry about all this, you ask? Now, 2 days ago, the German commander demanded our honorable surrender. The German commander received the following reply. Nuts! Merry Christmas to you all, and God bless you.
Singing a hymn. Silent Night.
She's finished with me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's in time for Christmas, huh?
She broke up with him.
Just in time for Christmas.
Almost forgot. Where the hell did you get those? Merry Christmas, fellas.
I bet that's a nice cigarette. Cigarettes.
I am shaking so goddamn much, I feel like I'm dancing.
It's Christmas, Pee-wee. What is it? Lemon powder snow cone.
What a triumph to find a bit of humour in amongst all that.
Fire's not a good idea.
Just a couple of minutes. We're in a dell.
Like where fairies and gnomes live.
I swear I thought I could smell the fire. You out of your mind?
Oh, we're in a dell.
Fire! No!
Captain Nick. Come on, Doc!
Eugene, wake up.
Come on, get up. The captain's yelling. Come on, get up.
Go!
Jesus!
Bro.
Stay still, Harry.
I got morphine in my pocket. Give it to him.
Okay.
Get him up.
A bloody M for morphine injected. He's struggling.
Eugene, get yourself into town. Get a hot meal.
See, Winters knows it. Winters realises it. What a scene. So the city's been bombed. What about Renee? The church. It's Renee's skull.
Medic! Get your ass out here!
And Eugene was like a ghost before, and he's going to be even more so now.
Is it okay? How'd you do that?
You did that.
It's what Renee would have wanted. Yeah. Oh. Renee's still healing people even after she's gone. Patton's Third Army broke through. Battle of the Bulges told today's one of Patton coming to the rescue. No member of the 101st has ever agreed that the division needed to be rescued.
I've seen death. I've seen my friends, my men being killed. It doesn't take too many days of that, and you change dramatically.
I had no food, we didn't have much ammunition, it's cold. You'd be able to fire some crazy thing and shoot at you.
You don't have a chance when your friends go down, you know, to take care of them as you might. I had a lot of trouble in later life. Those events would come back, and and you never forget them.
Part 7. The breaking point. Oh gosh. January 2nd, 1945. Ardennes Forest, Belgium.
After holding the line at Bastogne, Easy Company was once again called on to help push the Germans back through the bulge.
Right here's got to be the logging road coming into here.
Yes, sir.
Garnier, move him out. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
I was glad to be out of my foxhole and moving again, even if only to get warm.
I love the narrators like he's reading from a letter he wrote. That's lovely.
E Company was sent to clear the Bois Jacques, the woods near the town of Foy.
Thank you.
Hubler had been talking about getting a Luger since Normandy. He went from foxhole to foxhole telling everyone just how he'd finally got one.
A sack of potatoes. Outstanding accuracy.
It's one of those situations where the story just grows in tall tales.
That German, what do you think he was doing?
Probably a little recon. What happened to the horse?
I don't know. Probably still running. Hope it's okay.
Hey, Lip.
Yes.
You got a sec?
Yeah.
God, their shovels are like tiny as well. These trenches must have taken them for ages.
Where's Dyke?
He's around.
I haven't seen him all day. I didn't see him when we were coming through the woods. Where the hell did I see him? Where the hell does he ever go?
Oh, hey, what the hell?
One man, maybe a sniper.
There was no rifle. Uh-huh.
Oh, Jesus, it's who? He shot! He shot himself!
Is he all right? Fucking way. Be all right.
What happened?
Just
what
went
the
off!
hell are you doing with a loaded gun in your pants?
Was it the Luger?
Medic!
Where are you hit, Hoop?
I don't look, Hoop. It's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it. Come on.
Hoop, it's all right.
You'll be okay.
I think maybe I hit both.
Dog!
Oh my God.
Let me see it, huh? Hold on. Bergo, put this across.
He's going into proper shock.
That was a great shot, really.
Oh.
Don't worry.
What are we gonna do?
We gotta get back to an aid station.
Take it easy.
Stay there, Hoop.
By the time we got him to the aid station, he was already dead. Bullet cut the main artery in his leg, sir.
Wouldn't have made a difference if you had known. Cut that main artery in the leg, that's it.
Yes, sir.
Where's Dyke?
You want to see him, sir?
No, I just would have expected to get this kind of news from him.
Everyone's looking for Dyke. God, look at Winters and Nixon. Just.
Where's Dyke? I probably heard that question 1,000 times. He'd disappear, go off on these walks for hours at a time. Wouldn't have been so bad if he was just one of the guys in the company. But Lieutenant Dyke was supposed to be leading the company. Captain Winters was a CO we could all respect. Then came Norman Dyke. Dyke wasn't a bad leader because he made bad decisions. He was a bad leader because he made no decisions.
Are there any questions?
Yeah. What's the formation you want us to go for?
I'll clarify that with you at a later time, Lieutenant Compton.
Yes, sir.
All right, I gotta make a call.
Dyke was the favorite of somebody at Division. He'd been sent down to E Company to get some combat experience.
I'm telling you, boys, we're screwed.
If you ask me, I'm glad Lieutenant Dyke's never around.
We're doing all right. Yeah, Don, we're doing all right. We're doing all right now. There's a little town down the hill over there, right? And in that town are these guys. And these guys are called Germans. And these Germans got tanks.
I know.
Yeah. Want to take one guess at who they're gonna want? Go knocking on the goddamn doors.
I know, Bill.
What's the word?
Oh, you know, singing Dyke's praises.
I wouldn't want to be a replacement officer coming in here. You're getting thrown in with a group of guys who've known each other for what, 2 years?
That's true.
He's supposed to just show up and lead them? How's a guy do that?
Hard job. Yeah.
Hope to gain the respect of the most dedicated sons of bitches in the entire ETO. If you ask me, a guy'd have to
march off to Berlin and come back with Hitler's mustache or something. We all do our jobs. Everything will be fine.
You know what Dyke's problem is, don't you? He's just another one of those arrogant rich jerks from Yale.
Oh, God, not another one of those.
Division's not gonna let me replace him just because I got a bad feeling about him. Even if they would, who'd I put in his place? Shams?
Do not ever talk when I'm talking, you got that?
Or Peacock? God bless him, no one tries harder, but he's not cut out to take men into combat. I'm sure as hell not gonna make him company CO, and I don't even want him as a platoon leader.
What about Compton?
Buck's a real combat leader, but you know, I want Easy Company to have at least one experienced platoon leader.
Compton would be good.
We all know who you'd like to have running Easy. Trouble is, it's not your job anymore, Dick. You gotta find somebody.
We all agreed Buck Compton would have been the best choice to run Easy. But to be honest, Buck wasn't the same soldier he'd been before he got shot in Holland.
And you. I've invested too much goddamn time shaping you into something useful. Even if you're dead, I'll still kill you.
Crazy Joe McCloskey. This guy used to hang at the front of Delancey's and just, you know, just stare at people. And Buck kind of reminds me of him now.
What?
No, ever since he got shot in Holland.
Wait. What are you saying, he's nuts? Because Crazy Joe McCloskey was fucking nuts, babe. That's why they called him Crazy Joe.
Oh, come on, you seen him, Bill. He's wound up like a spring.
Hey, he's fine. When getting shot that got him, it was being in that hospital. I've been there, okay? It ain't pretty. I'm telling you. Buck Compton's fine.
That's such a true point. Maybe they could live with their own injuries, but witnessing everybody else's injuries at the hospital and probably hearing all the cries and all the forced amputations.
I heard about Hubler. Shame.
Yes, sir.
Where you from, Lipton? Where'd you grow up?
Huntington, West Virginia.
Huntington?
Yes, sir.
What kind of work did you do there?
My brother and I helped my mom run a boarding house.
And your father?
He was killed when I was 10, sir. Automobile accident.
That's sad. What made you decide to join the paratroopers?
I read an article about paratroopers in Life magazine. It said if you wanted to make it as a paratrooper, you had to be the best. And I wanted to fight with the best, sir.
Yes.
You miss it?
Honestly, sir, I try not to think about it that much.
He's like trying to make an effort to chat, but it's just not what you want in a leader when it's all like an interrogation rather than just friendly conversation.
Captain Nixon, sir?
What?
This came from Division.
Love that he's using a shirt as a sort of top scarf. Do what you can.
I think I got something that'll help you with your leadership problem.
Huh.
Division has decided to pluck one officer from each regiment, send it back to the States on a 30-day furlough. Turns out I've been plucked.
How in the world does your leaving help me?
Doesn't, I'm not going. Point is, this thing's wasted on me. But I'm sure we can find an officer somewhere who could use a long trip home.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Peacock. I can't think of anybody who deserves this more.
Oh.
Really glad that you're going home.
Best news I've heard in weeks.
Yeah.
Hell of a guy.
It really means a lot, you know?
Oh, get out of here.
Oh my god, is that a recording device? Wow.
Got to keep the morale up for them folks back home.
Why?
Damned if I know. What do they got waiting for us in Foy?
At least one company from the 10th Panzer Grenadiers. They've also got at least 188, although we haven't been able to spot it yet.
How about armor?
As of last night, 3 Tigers.
How do I feel about being rescued by Patton?
Well, I feel pretty peachy about it if it wasn't for one thing. We didn't need to be fucking rescued by Patton.
Joe,
Sir.
excuse us for a moment.
Sorry, sir.
About what? I couldn't agree more. What are you doing here?
I'm gonna head back to the line, sir.
Heal up.
I'd really like to head back with the fellas, sir.
Then go.
Thank you, sir.
Joe Toy had been at the aid station for 3 days, and everybody was glad to have him back.
Good to see you, pal.
You too.
What the hell you doing back here? Hey, fellas, look who I found.
Hey! Almost every single one of these guys has been hit at least once. A bull, he got a piece of exploding tank in Holland. A skinny little guy, he got pinged to the neck in Holland. Other skinny little guy, that's Popeye. He got shot in his scrawny little butt in Normandy.
Buck got shot in his rather large butt in Holland.
Yeah.
Right here.
Sergeant Lipton over there. He got a couple pieces of a tank shell burst in Carentan.
On the afternoon of January 3rd, most of E Company headed back to our old position in the woods overlooking Foy.
Good luck, ladies.
Well, they joke, but will they see them again?
Lieutenant Ronald Spears was one of the platoon leaders in D Company. He was already a legend.
Well, supposedly Spears shot one of his own men for being drunk.
You're kidding.
And there's another one about him giving cigarettes to 20 German POWs before killing them.
Yeah.
Christensen.
Lieutenant Spears.
What are you men doing out here?
We're watching the line, sir.
Keep up the good work. While you're at it, you might want to reinforce your cover.
Our Lieutenant Dykes are not even to bother. They're only going to be here one day.
Lieutenant Dyke said that, huh? I don't forget what I said. Oh, anyone care for a smoke? You?
While we were in the Bois Jacques, the Germans had been shelling our old position. That got our attention.
That's such a unnatural, unsettling picture. The trees all blown off.
Looking across the field at Foy, I could see enemy troops. I still couldn't see their artillery.
God, not far away from them at all.
Have been pounding this area with pretty big stuff. I'd say they got this whole stretch of the line targeted.
Maybe they got a new target.
No, they're just waiting.
For us to reoccupy the position.
We got pretty good foxholes. We just need to fortify the covers.
We're not gonna fall back. Right, Lieutenant?
You all take care of it. I gotta go talk to regiment.
Oh my god, the filming of this is just something else.
What I saw that day was the most awesome and terrifying display of firepower I'd ever seen in my life.
Oh god, the casualties are going to be immense. Oh, poor love. Oh. God almighty.
Maybe we should see if anybody's hit. Crowds will try to draw us out in the open.
And he's so in shock he can't cry out.
Stay in your foxholes!
I ain't gonna get up.
I gotta get out. Oh my god.
I ain't gonna get up. I need my helmet.
You hear that?
Go to him.
Is that Joe?
Yes, go to him, Bill. Go to him.
Stay.
Stay in your foxholes! Stay in your foxholes!
Help! Anyone there?
I ain't gonna get up.
Come on, Joe. Come on, buddy.
Oh.
Come on. You ain't going anywhere. You're all right.
I gotta get my helmet.
Forget it, Joe.
Oh, and in his shock, all he can think about is his helmet.
I got you. Come on, Joe. I got you.
You okay?
Yeah.
Come on. Come on.
They need to help each other. They need to go to Joe.
Incoming!
I can't believe that.
Hurry up! Go!
Help him! Get out and help him. God bless Bill. Come on, back. Help him. Did Bill and Joe get blown up? Oh, boys. I'm speechless at the immensity of it.
Lip! You okay? Stay down! First Sergeant Lipton, you get things organized here. I'm gonna go for help.
What the fuck?
What sort of man is that? I want them to find the boys.
Medic!
Oh, that's the bit in the credits.
Doc, what can I do?
Hold this.
You gotta smoke. Bill, you going first.
Whatever you say, Doc.
His tendons are still shaking. Hello, still attached.
Take it easy. Hey, Joe, I told you I'd beat you back to the States.
To keep his humour amongst all of that.
How's Buck? Luz, how's Buck?
He's fine. You should probably go talk to him now, huh?
Some say Buck changed after he was shot in Holland. But I know something happened to him when he saw Toy and Garnier on the ground.
Yeah.
Buck was a great combat leader. He was wounded in Normandy, and again in Holland. He took everything the Krauts could throw at him time and again.
Lieutenant Compton?
UCLA did not make the Rose Bowl this winter. I'm sure you're teaching all of your young soldiers the joy you have of the sport and how your heart and love.
I guess he just couldn't take seeing his friends Toy and Garnier all torn up like that. No one ever thought any less of him for it.
Oh, poor love.
With Buck off the line, there was no longer any possible alternative to Dyke.
Looking for Lieutenant Dyke.
We were stuck with Dyke,
He's over there.
and he was off taking a walk.
First Sergeant Lipton, you organize things here, and I'm gonna go for help. I need to go polish my oak leaf clusters.
Hey, Luz. Two things. First, great impression of Dyke. Second, don't do it anymore. Doesn't do anybody any good, okay?
Yeah.
He's so noble, like, he knows it's messed up, but he doesn't want the image of Easy to be, like, brought down. Thank God he didn't make it. That was right in front of his eyes. And his helmet to signify the oh.
But you can smoke.
I don't. The shell that hit the foxhole Luz and I were in was a dud. The one that hit Muck and Pinkala's foxhole wasn't. That's just the way it was. Malarkey's best friends in the company had been Compton, Muck, and Pinkala. In less than a week, he'd seen two of them die.
Oh.
Later that day, we were back in our old position overlooking Foy.
Oh, look at Malarkey.
We were all worried about Malarkey.
Didn't I hear you say you wanted to, bring a Luger home for your kid brother? Well, why don't you give him that? Captain Winters was wondering if you wanted to go back to battalion and, work as his runner for a few days.
Aww.
Tell him thanks. I'm gonna stay here.
Why don't you at least come back for an hour or so? Say goodbye to Buck. I'm sure it'll mean a lot to him. You be careful with that.
Yeah. Curse Luger. Oh, look at Buck. Oh.
Buck was never the same after seeing Toy and Garnier get hit that day. I guess he just needed some time away from it all. The barrages on January 3rd and the shelling on January 9th marked the low point in the war for many of the men in E Company. I was afraid the men would lose focus, suffer a drop in morale. And that was dangerous, especially in combat. Now it was time for the inevitable assault on Foy itself. Frankly, I was dreading it. I was beginning to wonder if any of us were going to make it through at all.
What a horrible, horrible feeling.
E Company still did not have a leader.
It's like he's fulfilling it himself, just out of sheer integrity.
The night before the attack, I did something as first sergeant I would never have imagined myself doing. We've been watching Foy all day, sir. Not much activity.
How's Easy's status?
The men are good, sir. They're prepared. I'm going to be leading 2nd Platoon tomorrow. But all in all, I have every confidence in the men, sir.
Good.
But on the other hand, I have no confidence in our CO, sir. Lieutenant Dyke is an empty uniform, Captain. He's not there, sir.
Well, he's gonna be there tomorrow.
But tomorrow's gonna be the real deal. And he's gonna have to lead those men. I gotta tell you, sir, I think he's gonna get a lot of easy company men killed.
I'm glad he said that. That's the truth of it. It had to be said.
I said what I had to say. There was nothing Winters could do.
Covering fire! Let's go! Keep it moving! Suppressing fire! Keep him tight, Shane! Keep moving! Easy company!
Get me Foley on the radio.
Get out of there! Move!
So I think we should take cover.
Easy red, stand by for the 6. Foley, you get back here where I can see you! God damn it! Fall back! Fall back! Go forward! Pull back! Stay on my ass! Do it, Lieutenant! Why are we stopped? Go back! Fall back! Lieutenant, what's the plan? I don't know! Lieutenant, what's the plan? Captain Winters, take your men on a flanking mission around the village and attack it from the rear!
Attack the village by itself?
We will provide suppressing fire! Get going forward!
I appreciate how it's showing like it's overwhelming for him, but it's just not good enough.
We're gonna flanking run around the back of the village.
Ramirez, 2 guys, take him, go!
What a mess!
Move up, find cover!
They shot me in my ass, boys!
You guys stay down, stay down!
Building with the caved-in roof!
This is so upsetting, like the whole plan is just in a shambles.
We are sitting ducks here! We have to keep moving! Got to keep moving! God damn it, you do not go out!
Now, Dick, I understand your attachment to Easy Company, but you...
Spears, get yourself over here! Get out there and relieve Dyke and take that attack on in!
You just know Winters would have run out and sorted it out himself, if he could. What a shot. What a shot. Ran through the smoke.
I'm taking over.
Precision,
All right, I want mortars and grenade launchers on that building till it's gone. When it's gone, I want first to go straight in. Forget going around. Everybody else follow me.
Yes, sir.
Thank God.
Thank God. Finally someone's talking sense. Jesus.
On your feet, second platoon! Move out! Come on!
The Germans are in white, they look like stormtroopers, don't they?
Come on, move out! Fire! Fire! Armored infantry! A lot of infantry!
At first, the Germans didn't shoot at it. I think they couldn't quite believe what they were seeing. The astounding thing was that after he hooked up with I Company, he came back.
Look at that. Like he said, the Germans were so shocked they didn't shoot.
We took over 100 German prisoners. After that, it was mostly cleanup.
Just shows you, doesn't it? You can never celebrate too early.
Where is he?
There it is.
Second floor, building on the right. Don't miss, Shifty.
Oh! Lipton's so brave, my God.
Hey, Sarge.
Yeah.
That true about Dyke?
Yeah.
Thank God for small mercies, huh?
I guess a lot of the men thought once we'd taken Foy, they'd get us off the line. But that wasn't to be. 2 days later, we took Noville, and after that, Rachamp.
No rest.
We spent our night in Rachamp in a convent. It was the first time we'd spent a night indoors in a month.
What
The
an
sisters
answered
there brought in
prayer.
their choir to sing for us. It was heaven.
I bet.
The mood of the men was relaxed. We were finally being relieved and would soon be in Mormelon. Of course, in the morning we found out Mormelon would have to wait, and we were bound for the town of Hagenau to help hold the line. But at least for that night, we didn't know it yet.
Yeah. Oh.
We'd come into Belgium with 121 men. We were going out with 63. Garnier was badly wounded and Hubler died accidentally. Our month in Belgium cost us one good officer, Buck Compton, and one bad one, Norman Dyke. But we gained a good one in the end, so I guess we came out ahead.
You want to ask me, don't you? You want to know if they're true or not, the stories about me. You ever notice with stories like that, everyone says they heard it from someone who was there. And then when you ask that person, they say they heard it from someone who was there.
Maybe they kept talking about it because they never heard Tertius deny it.
Knew there was some value to the men thinking he was the meanest, toughest son of a bitch in the whole Roman Legion.
These men aren't really concerned about the stories. They're happy to have a good leader again.
Well, from what I've heard, they've always had one. I've been told there's always been one man they could count on. Every day kept the spirits up, kept the men focused, gave them direction. All the things a good combat leader does. You don't have any idea who I'm talking about, do you?
It's you.
Hell, it was you for a sergeant. Ever since Winter's May Battalion, you've been the leader of Easy Company.
Beyond the wounded and killed, every man at Bastogne suffered. Men unhit by shrapnel or bullets were nevertheless casualties. I'm not sure that anybody who lived through that one hasn't carried with him in some hidden ways the scars. Perhaps that is the factor that helps keep easy men bonded so unusually close together. Captain Richard Winters. So all in all, I'm glad I watched episodes 6 and 7 together, although it was a lot for my mind and my heart to see Easy Company just be blown to shreds. So frequently, the onslaught from the bombs in the forest was almost too much. The first episode where we saw the medic, Eugene, I really liked him as a character. I loved the fact that he was from Louisiana, and it kind of fed into it that, you know, you can have generational healing hands. And Renee, the nurse, I loved the notion at the end that she continued to help soldiers even though she had passed, you know, by Eugene using the material from her headscarf. It was such a tender moment, and the relationship between them both, part of me wondered if they might meet and, you know, after the war they would both survive and become husband and wife. I thought that might be a possibility, but it just shows that, yeah, war is hell. It is entirely unpredictable, and she didn't make it. But I really liked how they showed Eugene just, yes, he was a medic, but he was obviously affected by everything he saw and the responsibility on his shoulders, though he never once complained, and he didn't waver in how he would administrate his treatment to the soldiers, but it just showed how the PTSD was really getting to him, which is completely understandable. I liked that episode a lot. I loved the scene of him praying, actually. I thought that was pretty powerful. And then that was sort of mirrored again at the end of episode 7 when the soldiers were hearing the nuns sing. That was a time of beauty, and amongst, you know, all the wreckage and the casualties, I just keep thinking about Joe getting his leg blown off and Bill going to rescue him and then being blown up equally as bad. It was just dreadful injuries. You know that happened, but seeing it in detail, I mean, you know, the makeup artist did quite a remarkable job, and whoever does the props for the series, because it just looks so real. I mean, that one scene where you can see the tendons of the legs and it's like, you know, they're quivering and shaking, like they still have a tiny bit of, you know, the blood from the heart running through them. I mean, it was really, really gory, but just so important to show that was what these poor men had to endure. Now, No wonder it changed Buck for the rest of his life, having looked at that and also feeling like just the shock, and maybe he felt responsible for that he couldn't help them more. Yeah, his character as well, he was a born leader too, but there was no shame in how the war affected him. And I love how these soldiers are so caring towards each other. They really are. And Lipton in episode 7, he was just exemplary at that. And he didn't even realise he was the one who deserved the promotion at the end. You know, he did it because he had so much integrity about him. Like Winters, he was very much of the same calibre of man, but he did it without knowing that was, you know, that wasn't his role, but he did it anyway. And I'm so glad at the end he got made into a lieutenant, didn't he? That was wonderful. Yeah, the right man is now leading them. And yeah, I like the little bits of humour sprinkled throughout the episode. It was, you know, enough to remind you that that was the sort of the character of Easy Company, even when everything was pretty abysmal and shit and honestly just terrible. Like when you think of how freezing they were, starved, they could still get a little bit of humour going, and kudos to them. And thinking now of what Dick Winters said in that passage that we read at the end of the episode, how everything that they went through, Easy Company went through, it's probably that lends itself to how they stuck together as boys or as men and were so close. Was it Captain Dyke? Officer Dyke, he was just infuriating. And a bizarre man, and it's not the same thing at all. But, you know, in work, if you have a manager who's just not good and really gets you down, it would be like that times a million. But what's more, your life is on the line. Not just your life, even, you know, the state of civilization and freedom and the world as you know it. And it could crumble because one man is just too arrogant to know when to step down or to move aside. It was interesting, Winter said, you know, he came from Yale and he's well connected. I feel maybe that happened across the board a bit. All these sort of well connected young men who had no real experience of not just leading people, but being with all sorts of men from all different backgrounds. He just couldn't do the task. And I felt even a little bit sorry for him when they were out in the open and, you know, the officers were there saying, what we got to do, passing him the radio, and he just froze like a deer in headlights. I sort of felt sorry for him, but also it's just incredibly, maddening and a damn shame that he didn't just admit that he wasn't up to scratch with it. Maybe he was so ignorant that he thought he was. You know, what was that about, going off on his walks? Anyway, it's just, you know, that happened in real life, and I can't believe Lipton managed to step in and save as many men as he did. Thank God. I'm just dreading what's going to happen in the next few episodes. I mean, that was bloody enough. Also, just from like a filming point of view, how incredible was it when the bombs were going off in the forest? I mean, we were there. It was so flipping real. The trees coming down. That one scene when it was all the explosions coming through the forest, and it was like almost metallic looking, the sky going on it like a switch on and off, lit up dark. It was terrifying. How they filmed that, I mean, wow, they must have had such controlled demolition. And it's that the amazing editing and cutting of the scene as well, to see it all get blown up, but then you're right in the foxhole with everybody. And I'm just imagining the filming, you know, they would have to just throw on loads of soil on top of the actors as they're acting to imitate all the, you know, the wreckage and the pines and the wood falling. Just how the series is put together is unbelievable. I really like the pace of it. It was hard to watch, but good to know that was what they had to endure for a month. Sleeping outside, sleeping in holes, frozen to the core. Yeah, I didn't think it would be so harsh as that, but again, just this series is such a privilege to watch, even though it was sad. I was most sad, I think, when Buck was curled up in the hospital bed like a child. And that feeling was completely mirrored when we saw in the interviews with the men at the start, especially that last soldier, last veteran who nearly broke down in tears. When he said not a day goes by he doesn't, you know, think about what happened in some way. It's just mad. It wasn't even that long ago. And how the world's changed since then. We just need to cling on to the notion that this was the greatest generation, because I don't think it could be replicated now. So thank God these men were just of the high caliber and so brave that they would fight like that for us. Oh, what a series. My heart was going as all those explosions were going off. But yeah, loved the 2 episodes. I did love the relationship, even though it was brief, between Eugene and Renee, the nurse. I would like to think in another life they end up together, but in this one it was cut short. And I appreciated how they showed that Renee died, you know, just that acknowledgement to her headscarf, and you could see all the rubble around the church, and you knew then there was no hope. But how that was portrayed in filming, it was done pretty beautifully. So though it was sad, that was a nice moment for me. Just from a storytelling perspective, it was pretty touching and moving. Wow. Well, thank you so much for watching episode 6 and 7 with me. If you did like my reaction, do give the video a thumbs up, and please subscribe to the channel Movie Date with Kate, because I'm going to be watching more Band of Brothers. I think I'm going to do episodes 8 and 9 together again, so that would be nice. There'll be a lot coming up, I'm sure. So thanks again, and I'll see you next time for Movie Date with Kate.